In Venezuela, new local businesses have sprung up to provide services typically monopolized by large corporations in the global north. Brian Meir shares the details in the following report.
Due to the illegal U.S.-imposed sanctions on Venezuela, new local businesses have sprung up to provide services which are typically monopolized by large corporations in the global north. One example is the ride app Ridery, which currently has around 40,000 full-time drivers in Caracas who have lower overhead than drivers in the global north due to Venezuela's cheap, subsidized gasoline.
If I work from 6 in the morning until 6 in the afternoon, I usually make around $50 or $60. It all really depends on how much work I get that day.
The Venezuelan government has worked to expand credit to national businesses as a job generation strategy. But when President Maduro released a video on his social media accounts in which he calls a Ridery car on his smartphone, and it arrives driven by the company president, it sparked outrage among supporters of far-right presidential candidate Edmundo Gonzalez, whose followers immediately called for a nationwide boycott of the company.
Es una especie de terrorismo económico, es decir,
it's a kind of economic terrorism. If any private company has any type of relationship with the Venezuelan government, like Ridery and many other companies, boycotting it is a focused attack that represents a form of political intimidation.
The story was picked up by the opposition-aligned media with sensationalist headlines such as "Maduro kills Ridery." But in a possible sign that the opposition isn't as strong as it portrays itself, Ridery's business seems to be proceeding as usual.
All of the apps are operating normally. It's a normal day, just like any average day last week normal.
Brian Meir, teleSUR, Caracas.